Hey everybody, welcome back live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Hope you are doing well, off and running. I'm almost midway through December now, so we are cruising. Happy holidays to you and your family. Today we got ourselves a music show. You know how much I love these. Return guest today. Very excited about this. Our friend Eloise Kirkpatrick. Her new album is Fire Driven. Take it away, Eloise.
Tomorrow, but I know I want to be someone great. I want to be my biggest idol, someone that won't slip away. But I'm sick of hearing how to get there, to run until we finally break. 'Cause I didn't break from my own towers, I broke from when you ran away. Chasing down a memory, scared to lose you and me. I know I'll fight, I'll be alright. No answers, they left me bleeding, and I had to re-meet the me without you. I know what I'll do tomorrow, 'cause I know I want to be someone great. That just means I'll keep on running, away from you but closer to me. Chasing down a memory, scared to lose you and me. I've realized that it's okay, I'll just work on being someone great.
Eloise Kirkpatrick, very nice. Welcome back to the show. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. I introduced that as your new album, also your first album.
Very first.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
What's that process like? Did you have fun with it?
It's been a lot of fun. I started looking at like recording studios last summer, like
Yep.
End of September, kind of.
Yep.
So it's been like over a year.
Do you even know what you were looking for, or did you just want somewhere you felt comfortable?
No idea. Somewhere that I knew, like, well, I kind of had an idea of, like, I didn't want it to sound too, like, outdated. I didn't want it to sound too country. I didn't want it to sound too, like, rock and roll. So I had, like, I looked at a variety of different studios around here, and my aunt is an opera singer, and she, like, pointed me in the direction of a few, but I ended up choosing a studio from one of my dad's wine reps.
Oh, okay.
Very random, but yeah, it's been pretty fun.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right, very good. Your aunt's an opera singer. I don't think that came up before. Is that have you taken?
I maybe mentioned it.
Did you?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember. But did you? I know you're not an opera singer, but do you pick up on? There's stuff she can teach you with?
Yeah, she's given me some tips and stuff. It's a little bit hard to learn because, opera singer, she went to school for like a while. I don't know where she went to school, but she went for singing. So like, I'm not going to be doing that. So
serious business. She went. Yeah. What's the best advice she ever gave you? Is it more like performance wise? Like.
Yeah, I think the best advice was just don't be afraid to like break out of your comfort zone.
Gotcha. And that's, I mean, you're getting that advice at a very young age. I know this always comes up. I know. I'm sorry, but how old are you now?
18.
18. So you are definitely one of the younger performers to be playing out in the Newburyport area. I mean, some of these, like, I'm guessing some of these places you probably can't even get into on some nights, right? Because it's like probably breweries and all that. Yeah. I mean, kids can go to breweries, but you know what I mean. There's
it's hard
not drinking age yet. What's it like playing those places when it's a lot of like adult listening and?
The first time I played out, I was 16, like in a restaurant where it's mainly adults, and I was terrified.
Really?
It's intimidating because people are there to watch you, but you're also like 30, 40, 50 years younger than them. But recently I enjoy it more because I think the older I get, the more I mature, I get to connect with the audience more.
Yeah.
And
because you're so old now, yeah.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean, yeah.
I've matured more in the past 2 years, and like, it's been easier to talk to adults and get to know them.
Well, it probably helps you grow up fast too when you're playing those places, because it's like you gotta, and you wonder. I don't know what your biggest fear is, but I'm sure there's a fear about playing out anyway. People got to get over that for just looking at an audience. That's different. And also, there's probably like a little fear, like I wonder if my songs stand up to people that are 30 years older than me.
Right, that too.
All that stuff is swirling through your head. Yeah. Did you find they did the songs?
Yes. Even like just along the way, like I wrote a song. That song I just played actually. Like I'm writing these songs about my experiences when I was 17. Like most of the songs were when I was 17. Yep. So I was worried about putting them out and having like older people listen to them. But one of my friends' dads, who's like 50, like came up to me and was like that song really resonated with me, like the words in it, and I was like, okay, you know what? That's a good thing.
There you go. That is good. Talk about that one a little bit. Just give me the title and when you wrote it, all that stuff.
Yeah, that one's called Someone Great. I actually released that as a single September 8th, I think.
Okay.
And that one's kind of just about like choosing yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
And, like, you know.
And that's the one that connected with their friend's dad.
Yes. He was like late at night, wide awake, running through my mistakes. That line, he was like, that really resonates with me. And I was like, okay.
It's funny because people don't realize that. I think like sometimes those little comments that you get along the way, just that might seem, I'm sure that guy never even remembers saying that to you. Yeah. But that'll like always stick with you when you play that song, you know? It's crazy how that stuff happens. You're playing out live a lot. What do you got? You got a New Year's gig coming up and all that?
Yeah. So Christmas Eve, I'm playing at the Point for brunch.
Oh, Christmas Eve, okay.
To 1, I believe.
Christmas Eve brunch, that's exciting.
Yes, that is exciting. At first, they asked me to play Christmas Eve, and I was like Christmas Eve, like come on, like I want to be with my family. But then he was like, no, brunch, and I was like, okay, we can work with that. Yeah, that's good.
Gotcha.
But
yeah, I'm trying to think. Christmas Eve is not a big going out night, I don't think.
No, it's like
family night.
Yeah, like my family goes to the church on Pleasant Street, and
because there are weird holiday nights that though, like people. I remember somebody was in here recently. Like, did you know? Like, I've got like 5 like chances to play. What was it? It was like the night after. The Friday after Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, oh my, like apparently like every place just wants live music and it makes sense. It is a big going out night. Everybody's back home from school and all that. But yeah, so what's the best? Have you had like, do you find yourself like picking up new fans even like amongst friends group? Like I don't know. Do you like practice for your friends? What is that at your age? What do you do?
So before the album came out, I think all of my friends had already heard all the songs. I tried so hard to like keep them secretive until they were finally released.
Oh man, I play them all the time.
I know, but over the summer, so the album came out November 3rd, and over the summer, like my friends and I would just listen to all the songs in the car, and that was super fun. But I usually like don't play guitar for my friends. Really? Or piano, yeah.
That's surprising. I mean, are there a lot of people in your friend circle who play?
No.
Oh.
I don't.
This will become much more popular, I think, for you in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Go to college. Everybody loves an acoustic guitar around.
Yeah.
We had. Do you know? Actually, that guy Charlie Carrazzo. He's on the wall.
I do not.
He was talking. He's very good.
Okay.
And he was talking. He played here. He was our last music show before you, and he talked about going to school with Tracy Chapman. You know Tracy Chapman.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
She. We were talking about Fast Car and how what's his name there, Luke Combs, I think.
Yeah.
He remade it and made it popular again. But he was saying he went to school with Tracy Chapman.
That's crazy.
And he said we used to go like parties and she would be playing and everybody would be in awe and like, she'd pass the guitar around and we'd all be like, don't take the guitar. Let Tracy continue to play it. People would always, like the drunkest guy at the party would always take the guitar. It was horrible.
Oh, God.
I know. Yeah. But I always like that college Tracy Chapman story. But anywho, yeah. So what else is new? So you got a lot of playing out. Is it
Yes.
any fears of playing out anymore? Or are you way past that?
I don't really get nervous anymore. I think I'm just looking, like, so I took a break from September to October, and then I got really sick for like 2 weeks straight in November. So I stepped back just because I had volleyball.
Okay, you were supposed to come on here. That's right.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
But I had volleyball, and then I had like 2 shows lined up like the week after volleyball ended, and I was so excited, and then I got like deathly sick, and I lost my voice for like 4 days straight.
Is that from the high school volleyball? Or
Yes, Triton
Okay.
High School
Okay. It's Triton
yeah.
High School. That's right. I forgot you went to Triton.
Yes.
So, okay. That's a busy schedule.
It was. So I took like a step back, but
You burned yourself out, didn't you?
I did. I really did. I think I played Plumfest, and then I played at the Byfield Community Arts Center in September, and those 2 shows, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I have to take a break. So.
Oh, I saw you were on the... that's right, because Plumfest, of course, got like the
Yes.
worst possible day ever. It was like, I remember that's the last time you were on, right? It was to advertise that
yes,
like
actually.
months ago.
Yeah.
And that was like this summer or this fall Plumfest, and it like rained. Was that hurricane, I think?
Yeah, it was like a huge hurricane.
Yeah.
I went out there and played 1 song at the Sunset Club, and then I played for I think like an hour at the Beachcomber, and yeah, the weather was awful.
Yeah,
it was so windy.
People still kind of show up to the interplay.
It was packed.
Oh, good.
I have like pictures. I think I posted one, and the place was like swarmed with people.
Yeah.
Just because it was the only place open.
People were antsy to get out of their
they
house.
did,
Yeah.
they did,
That was, I think there was, I forget what hurricane that was, but there was something churning off and like just, places like Plum Island when like, it's kind of dangerous to be playing. A lot of those, acts are done on the beach houses and all that.
Right.
So, but yeah, so we went into the safe bars there and you played a couple sets. That's good. So you made the best of it.
Yes.
And
yes, I
as did the whole Plum Fest deal. Tough day though, man. I remember thinking like, what if the like you do have to kind of depend a little bit on the weather for that thing to happen. I mean, you can get through a little rain, but that was different.
That was the wind was crazy. Like it was, I don't know.
News crews were on the beach, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think I remember thinking Channel 7 or 10. One of them was on Plum Island. Yeah. They throw the weather person out there and there comes it's windy. What else is new?
Right now, I've just been like writing some new songs.
Oh.
Which was big for me because over the summer, I think I wrote like 1 song the entire summer, and usually like that's time for people to unwind and write music, but I really I was recording a lot this summer and like hanging out with my friends more, and I don't know, I just like
That's
I wasn't
okay,
inspired. I wasn't really inspired either at the time, but I took a hike actually on Mount Major last week, and I don't know what happened, but I wrote like 4 songs just from that hike because I got so inspired. But
things happen that way.
It does, yeah. It's like so random, but
My buddy Russell Six, who's been here before, went for a whole year hike. I think he wrote a lot of songs.
Oh my God, yeah.
He did like the Appalachian and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, well there you go. Yeah, you never know what's going to inspire
No,
you, I
you
guess.
Yeah.
And actually, so you're not one of those, because there are people who will like force themselves to, songwriters who will force themselves to sit down and go. You're not putting that pressure on yourself. You just go when it comes to you.
Yeah, I feel I've done that before where I'll literally like sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna write about this. I'm gonna talk about like well, I wrote a song about my mom a year ago because I was like, I need to write a song. Like it's been like a couple weeks, like blah blah blah, and it's just an awful song. So I just don't force it anymore.
You don't like the song about mom?
No, I mean I haven't written one about her lately. Maybe it'll come.
Yeah, it's just not ready yet.
It's not there yet. We're not at that point.
Sorry, Mom. You'll get your song when you get it. All right, you got another one for us there, Eloise? What are you going to play next? You want to set it up or?
This one. Play this one. I think I played this one before, but this is my mom's favorite song.
All right, so she doesn't get a song, but you get to play her favorite song.
Right, I'll play her favorite song, but she doesn't get a song. So this one, I'm pretty sure you've heard this.
Okay.
Maybe not, but this one's about my aunt. I went up for Thanksgiving in 2022. Yeah, last year, and she wasn't a drug addict, but she was like, she went through a lot of like mental health struggles, and she's put on a lot of drugs that kind of like took away her personality, but I used to hear stories of who she was before, and that kind of inspired this song.
All right,
so,
there you go. Live at Drew's House, Joppa Afternoon Drive with Eloise Kirkpatrick.
When your smile started resting and your eyes saw nothing, You fell down, you fell hard, you gave up on the beautiful parts of under pills you're taking, stripped your life like a rating of your soul, rating of your home, rating of the person you thought you once were. Please come home, please come back. You're running in circles, you're dying to crack. Knock on the door of am I okay? The harder you fall down, the less of you stays. 'Cause you're fire driven, and your mind's been slipping. You used to laugh, you used to cry, you used to feel all the ways of this life. Please come home, please come back. You're running in circles, you're dying to crack. Knock on the door of am I okay? The harder you fall down, the less of you stays. Oh, the less of you stays. Oh, yeah, you used to be brave. Oh, and I know it's hard to crawl when you're sitting on yourself, but I swear to you right now, there's nobody else to pick you up when you're half asleep and to help you walk through your worst bad dreams. Just your skin and your bones, the lack of control. But don't you remember when you were little, you were young on the run, learning to breathe. You let all your fears go, nothing was crazy. Now I feel like I'm talking to half of a soul. Won't you listen to me? Please come home, please come back. You're running in circles, you're dying to crack. Knock on the door of am I okay? The harder you fall down, the less of you stays. Oh, the less of you stays. Oh.
Eloise Kirkpatrick, live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Very nice. That is the title track.
Yes, that is the title track.
Fire Driven.
Yes.
One of your favorites? It's a sad song, obviously.
It's a
but
sad song. Probably like my second favorite.
second favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So do you find yourself, do you go into the, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to say like do you like writing kind of the darker songs sometimes, or is it all prefer to do the happy stuff?
I was thinking about talking to my mom about that last week. Actually, I wrote a lot of dark songs on this album.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Happens.
But it happens sometimes. But I started writing a lot of happy ones recently, and
Yeah.
I was like, I think it just depends on the place in your life.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even that sad at the time, but
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. But lately, I've just been writing a lot more happy stuff. So.
Gotcha. Well, I have heard that song
changes.
before. You were right. You played it,
Yes.
but I don't think you set it up with the story. I kind of like it with the story.
The story, yeah.
I like knowing it's about your aunt. Very good.
Yes.
So there you go. Again, Eloise Kirkpatrick joining us. And a big thank you to our team. Maeve Power running the show, Sarah Hayden, the boss, Maya Gassman, Ryan Rothberg. They're all here today, I think so. Happy holidays to everybody out there as well. What are you doing for the holidays? You get to, obviously you're playing, but besides that.
Yeah, so actually Friday I'm going out to my grandparents' house. So we're
nice.
making gingerbread houses. It's a tradition. Every year we go up and we make
Gingerbread houses with the grandparents?
Yes,
That's a tradition?
tradition.
It's a great tradition.
Yeah, it's fun. And
Yeah.
then, well, not my parents, my dad's parents live in Portland and my mom's parents live in Harpswell, Maine. So
Okay.
we're going up there for Christmas for sure. I don't
You
know.
do Christmas in Portland?
So we usually do like Christmas morning at our house in Newbury, and then we go up there for like the evening.
Oh, okay.
Second.
Ooh, that's a long day.
Yeah, it's a long day.
Yeah.
It's a little stressful.
You do like was that like a growing up presents under the tree in Newbury, and then
Yes, and
make
then
the
we
drive?
usually head up there for dinner or the day after.
Yeah. Okay. Spend the night.
Yeah, spend the night.
Spend the night. Okay, so you don't have to
Yeah.
drive back at least.
Yeah,
That's
thank
nice.
God.
That's a good trip. What makes the perfect gingerbread house?
Ooh.
What's the key?
Oh, my grandma makes like, so you know how there's the frosting in the bag? My grandma
Mm-hmm.
makes like a separate frosting that we can like eat.
Oh.
So it tastes better and it's not like glue, but
Gotcha. How many years is this
that's the secret.
tradition? Whole life?
I think, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like we did it last year, but I didn't go up for the whole weekend. And this year I took off work for a weekend. I was like, I just gotta go.
You don't
'Cause
want to miss that.
Yeah, yeah, because next year I'll be in college. I mean, I'll be back obviously.
When you say
break.
work, were you juggling another job or?
I work at the Point in Newburyport.
Oh, you do.
Yes.
Oh,
I work
okay.
there.
So that's like family. So you'll work there and play
There,
guitar.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
I've played there 2 times before, so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I like the Point. I've never actually seen music there. I've seen that you have
They
played
don't really have music there, but
just for you.
yeah, I think I think I've been the last 2 music acts
Is that
in the
right?
past 3 years, cause yeah.
I kind of wish. I mean, Newburyport does like okay compared to a lot of cities and stuff. But I've actually said
Yeah.
this to the mayor and everything. I wish it's such a great hangout city. I wish they would have a little bit more live music.
Yeah,
You know?
because we have a small amount, but like, it's just like not enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
I know. I mean, some places don't have any, which is true.
Right.
But I mean, Newburyport, I would love it if I don't know
Yeah.
if you ever you hang out in like Portsmouth and stuff. Like
Well, I'm playing up like Durham next to Portsmouth, December 30th. It's
Oh,
called
nice.
The Tide Line, and
cool.
there's like, I don't really know much about it, but there's like food trucks and stuff, so I'm gonna play up there.
Oh.
So that'll be fun.
Okay, you play indoors and there's food trucks
think it's
outside.
Outdoors.
Oh, it's all outdoors.
It might be a little cold.
December 30th. Man.
It's gonna be cold, yeah.
You know, some of those places though, I mean, unbelievable what some of those places that want to dedicate to outside will do with heaters and stuff.
Oh,
when
yeah,
you
yeah,
can make
so-
it cozy.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you might actually really enjoy that.
Yeah.
That's although I don't know that place, but I'll check it out someday.
Yes.
Tide Line, you said?
Tide Line, yeah.
December 30th. All right, there you
Yes.
go. Go check out Eloise. Tide Line, December 30th. If you want that little pre-New Year's plan. What do you do? So, and New Year's plans? Anything interesting?
Nothing yet.
I know.
Yeah.
Me neither.
It's only December, like the first
Don't
week
worry.
of December.
You
Yeah.
gotta put-
There's time to.
I did a calendar the other day.
Yeah.
I have like my whole thing. Actually, I'm at a different stage in life than you, I guess, but my whole calendar's done.
Really.
I got no time for anybody.
gosh.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
I didn't even look to January. Take January and like do some hibernation or something.
Yeah,
but
I
got
would.
too much going on. But no, I'm just kidding. I like having stuff going on. But yeah, you're right. You have some time to plan for New Year's. There you
Right.
go. Make your fun New Year's plans. School's going good. Are you doing like you going
good.
bounce back from homework to writing songs and all
Yes.
that stuff?
and college applications. 'Cause,
Oh, it's that time of year.
It's like triple.
Yeah.
It's
Wait, what are you?
triple the
Are you a sophomore?
Senior. I'm a senior.
You're a senior right now?
Yes.
Yeah. I see. That's how bad I am with ages.
No.
Well, how old are you as a senior? So you're a senior. Okay. And
Yes.
it's okay. So you're actually probably getting close to decision time.
Yeah, I think. I mean, a lot of my friends have actually heard back from a good amount of schools.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I thought you maybe were a year younger because I think a lot of
Yeah.
people were saying I've like had to already decide. So you're waiting until
Right.
the very end.
Yes, I went down to Miami
Oh,
my mom and I flew in Friday morning, left Saturday night. just
well
for, like,
played. I'm
2
looking at
weeks.
Miami.
Yes, you Miami. So.
Yeah, I hear it's fun down there.
It is, and I think that was the biggest thing when we went down there because I wanted to go for music industry because they have a really good music program
Mm-hmm.
there. So I did so you send in like a video application and then they call you back if they want you to come down and do an in-person audition.
Nice.
So they did, and my dad was like, "Can we just do this on Zoom?" Whatever. So we flew down there.
Just
did
you and
that.
mom?
Just me and my mom. Yeah. My dad had some
Girls trip.
work. Yeah, it was a girls' trip. I mean, we were in and out though, so.
Really? Yeah. No fun whatsoever.
I mean,
Keep it that
we
way.
got tacos, but that
Dad,
was
don't
it.
make Dad
Yeah,
jealous. Yeah.
Right. Right,
Weather
yeah.
good?
But it was 80
Yeah.
and sunny.
Tends to happen down there.
Yeah, and it was cloudy and like 30 up here. So yeah,
Beautiful. I had a friend who went to Miami.
it's fun.
Never came back.
Oh,
Went to school at Miami and never returned.
that might be me.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's I don't think that happens to everybody, but yeah,
Right.
that is a true story. Yeah, a lot of fun down there. So
Yes.
very good. I always wished I had a great college experience. I went to school in Rhode Island, a school called Bryant. But part of me as I got older was like, I kind of wish I was always looking for that school that was kind of like a, not too far from family, but far enough.
Right.
I was like, you hear a lot of people say that. And then I was like, I kind of wish I just jumped. I ended up being a warm weather person. Like I'm a wimp in the cold now.
Yeah.
So, even then, and I was like, why didn't I just jump to a warmer school and like enjoy the warmth?
Well, that was the thing. Like people were like tanning on the football fields.
Yeah.
When we were like walking around the campus, and I was like, wow, like we don't do that here.
Yeah, it's different from Logan Airport where I just came from, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Is that stress? Do you find it stressful doing the college applications thing?
Yeah, and so for me, I don't want to go to school for like playing and singing, but I do definitely want to go to school for like music industry, music entrepreneurship, and study that as a minor. So all of those schools, I had to do like a supplementary application for music, and that took like forever.
Yeah, it's like a lot of work.
A lot of work. Yeah. It's worth it though.
I remember being like so burned out that I finally got it down to 2 schools.
Yeah.
Ended up going to Bryant, but I think it was like Bryant and UMass.
Right.
UMass Amherst, and I remember at the end just being so like fried of it all,
Right.
being like, I don't even care. Like
that's kind of where I'm at. Like my dad would be like, okay, you have one more to do. Like
Yeah.
I basically got everything done for early action, then I have one due like middle of January, and he's like, let's just get this done. And I'm like, I don't want to apply there anymore. Like
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yep.
But, yeah.
No, it happens.
Yeah.
How's senior year going? Is it?
good.
I remember senior year being like just a blast.
It kind of is. Right now, I mean, I'm taking 2 AP classes, and
That's not as fun.
No, that's
Yeah.
not as fun at all.
Yeah.
But it's way more fun because you get like senior privileges to leave during
Yeah.
your studies before like the first period and last period of the day, so that's fun. But no, I haven't really hit like the senior slide yet. So
Yeah. Once you get to that point, I remember.
it's coming.
I remember getting good advice on that. Like, I remember getting it in time to actually do it. But you still can never slow it down enough. But people used to tell you, like, it goes by so fast. Like, slow
Yeah.
down senior year. Like, soak in the volleyball practices.
Right, it already
like,
feels like
yeah.
I can't believe volleyball's already over. Like
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. That was my last like high school
Crazy,
volleyball
right?
experience. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, like, I remember state tournaments. Like, for me, I think it was probably, I guess, tennis was the last sport for me. And
Right.
it was like, keep winning in the States because, like, it gets you one more practice. So you don't want to have your last practice, all that stuff. So, yeah, it's all kind of sentimental in that way, I guess. And then you get all the fun stuff, too.
Right.
None of that really starts yet. That's
That
the
doesn't-
warm
yeah.
weather stuff, right?
Yeah, starts in like springtime.
What is it? It's proms. Do you guys do like cruises or something? Is there a cruise?
We do like it's called a grad venture.
Grad
I don't
venture?
know all the details yet, but I know
Oh.
last year like 2 teachers went. And there's like buses and like you do like bowling. You go on a cruise. I don't know what else you do. Like, it might change this year, but
Yeah.
you do all these activities from like. I'm pretty sure you stay up all night and watch the sunrise, like with your whole. Like,
Oh yeah,
class.
somebody talked about that.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember I had some seniors on last year, and
Yeah.
they said that, and they had like bad weather too. I was like,
Really?
yeah, we're on the boat, and it was sunrise, but there was no actual. You couldn't see
Oh
it.
God.
But-
See, I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Well,
See.
I mean, I think it was still fun, but
Yeah.
But yes, I do, and I remember hearing the stay up all night part as well.
Yes.
Where can people find your music, Eloise? Let's make sure we get that out there.
Pretty much anywhere. Apple Music, Spotify. I think it's on SoundCloud. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
I haven't uploaded it personally, but it may be on SoundCloud. YouTube, Amazon Music, Pandora.
How many songs are on Fire Driven?
8 songs.
8 songs.
Yes.
Okay. Some of the best albums ever made had 8 songs.
I think my inspiration was like the Lumineers albums.
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't think they have any 8-song albums, but like 10, 11 songs, and I was like, okay.
I think we've talked about them before. I probably told you this. Did I tell you I met them?
You met them? Yes, you did tell me.
NCM
Yeah.
reusing the same
Yeah.
story is not good. I knew I was walking into that. Very cool guys.
Yeah.
And at that time,
My mom actually met Wesley
Oh yeah.
Schultz in the hotel gym this summer.
Where?
So we saw them. I forget what it's called.
Boston Calling.
No, because I saw them there, and then I saw them
Oh, you were
again.
there? I was there
in
too.
Maine. It's
State Thompson Point.
Bangor, maybe.
Oh, up in Bangor. Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure,
The
but
big pavilion there.
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it's Bangor.
But she went up alone the day before, and she like called me, my sister, and my dad because we were on our way up, and she's like, "Guess who I just met?"
Oh no
And I was
way.
like, "You're kidding." And she took a
Yeah.
picture with him, but I'm I was so mad because she's not a true fan, and I was like, me and my dad and my sister deserve to see him more than you do. But
it's a cool way to meet somebody too.
Yeah,
I remember I was
cool.
always a diehard Springsteen fan. He was always my guy, and I remember I was working in Boston at the time, and he was doing a book signing at Harvard, the bookstore there.
Yeah.
And I actually took the day off he was there just coincidentally for something else. People were like, "Oh, I Drew's off," and I wasn't there. And I always told people, I was like, no, I promise, I didn't go to that. I was like, I have this very romantic thing in my head about how I'll meet Bruce someday if I ever do it.
Right.
And it'll be like, I'm at a restaurant or something, having a drink, and he happens to walk in and sit next to me, and then I just get to say thank you. I don't want this paid for fake handshake,
Right.
Yeah, fake picture, move along to the next person. I don't want that. So that was a cool way to meet Leslie then. But yeah, not a true fan. Sorry, I guess. Maybe she is now.
She is now. After that, she went home, was Googling him and listening to podcasts of him. I haven't even done that yet.
Really?
She's a true fan now.
Wow, she wanted. So he was obviously a cool guy then.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was nice. When we were talking, I met them years ago.
Yeah.
Probably 12 years ago now. But right as they came out with Kohei and all that stuff. What was that album? Is that?
The first one.
It was probably just I think it was called The Luminaires.
I literally have them hanging in my room, and I still don't know the names besides Bright Side and
Yeah.
Gloria.
I think that first one is called The Luminaires. Is I think the self-titled track
because it's the first.
Yeah, which is common. I remember. When I got into them. In Starbucks, they had their album.
Really?
Starbucks went through a period many years ago where they would take these not independent but these up and coming artists and if they really liked them or fit their kind of vibe, they would play them in the place all the time. And I was spending a lot of time at Starbucks in those days, and I kept hearing the Luminaires. And I was like, who are these guys? And then they opened up for Dave Matthews, one of my favorite artists. And I was like, oh my God, that's the guys I hear in Starbucks. And then I met them and they were cool.
Yeah.
So favorite band? They're your favorite band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say.
Who's second?
It's a tough question. I really like Zach Bryan.
Oh yeah, I do too.
But I think right now Noah Khan's second.
Yeah.
Lumineers, Noah Khan.
A few big ones.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, those are three of my favorites too. That's a good little genre to have there.
Good.
All seem like good, kind of decent people too.
Yeah, they do. I feel
Makes it
they're all
better.
not really, but kind of under the same category in a sense.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Distantly connected.
Yeah, somebody was talking the other day about because there was a period where I didn't like a lot of the country music. That was just kind of
either,
and but Zach Bryan, if you put them in that category, not necessarily Noah, but there's a few other guys in that category too. They're just kind of the new wave of country that seem a little bit more genuine and raw, and I like them.
Right.
But all right, well that's good. Any other artists you'd like to drop? Or
I mean, I think I dropped it last time. Taylor Swift.
I know.
I'm still a Taylor Swift.
Did you see the news on her? Times Person of the Year.
Yes, I did see that. Yes.
Very exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very exciting.
It is actually. I hear the. I read a couple of the transcripts because what they do when you win that, they put it. There's a big article that's written on you, and the writers tend to do a really deep dive. They talk with people that are inspired by you. I think they talk with Stevie Nicks and all these. Older fans of hers, and so I know she was a little taken back by that. And then she also talked to younger fans that just love her shows. And it's really a comprehensive thing. It's usually a really great article, so I'm looking forward to reading it. But she's unbelievable. Have you? I think I probably asked you this. Have you seen her?
I saw her this year, and then I saw the Eras Tour movie after
I
saw her.
Were people dancing in the movie theater?
Not the one I was in, but there was
I've heard stories.
Yeah, there definitely have been. I've seen TikToks.
Mayor Reardon was at one with they were dancing in the theater.
Yeah.
In Methuen, he was telling us last show, I think. Yeah, she's amazing. She's
something.
I don't quite get the people that hate on her. There are enough. There's some of those. There's not many.
There's not many, but there's definitely. I have friends that are do not play her in the car right now, and I'm just okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, I get the fact that maybe it's just a little bit
overplayed.
Yeah, it's so in your face. I get that. You can get sick of it, but if you don't respect what that woman is doing, my goodness.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
Crazy. All right, you want to Instagram? Tell people where to find you there if you want.
Do whatever Instagram is Eloise S. Kirkpatrick. Facebook Eloise Kirkpatrick. All music platforms Eloise Kirkpatrick. And my website EloiseKirkpatrick.com.
There you go. All right, go find that stuff. Go see where she's playing live. She's got some big ones coming up here to end the year and some holiday shows. So all that stuff. One more off Fire Driven, I take it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
We don't plan that thing. Eloise Kirkpatrick bringing us home. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you, Eloise. Thank you to my team. We'll see you next time.
learning how to lose, learning how to love. Oh, they teach us how to drive, but not how to trust. So we learn from our mistakes, and getting ripped apart, it gets so easy to forget we're only at the start, and we could go so far. So I'll keep my hair undone, 'cause it's kinda fun to be wild and free at 17. I don't know who I'll meet or the places I'll see, but I know I wanna try. The limit is the sky. If we put our fears aside, no more second chances, they've only hurt me twice. And I miss some of my closed doors, but I know that it's alright, 'cause what really makes us feel isn't meant for a lifetime. If it was, we'd all be crazy and never satisfied, searching for the extra mile. So I'll keep my hair undone, 'cause it's kinda fun to be wild and free at 17. And I don't know who I'll meet or the places I'll see, but I know I wanna try. The limit is the sky. If we put our fears aside, and I wanted to be someone's everything, until I learned all I need is me. All the memories I'll grow into, the lessons and the good news, the tomorrows I can't tell you. But oh God, I thought I was crazy for screaming and crying, but maybe I'm just 17, exactly who I'm meant to be. Every day I get to know me, 'cause I'm also laughing with my friends, and I'm smiling 'cause there is an end. And to all our bad days, forgiveness for our mistakes, to move on and let go so we can grow. 'Cause there's so much you don't know, the places you'll go, oh, the places you'll go.